Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to make restaurant style chili chicken. So making a chili chicken has two parts. First, we'll marinate the chicken and fry them up. And then secondly, we'll make the gravy and mix everything together. So let's begin. So I have taken 500 grams of chicken which is boneless and I've cut them into really small pieces. With that, we'll need a few tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a few tablespoons of corn flour, and then we'll need 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, a few teaspoons of pepper powder, and 1 egg. We'll mix this into this marination. We'll also need a tablespoon of soy sauce. So let's see how we can marinate this chicken. So first we'll put in our all-purpose flour. So I'm taking 4 tablespoons of flour here. So I'm not aiming for a really thick coating here because I don't like it that way. So if you want a really thick coating, you can add in more of all-purpose flour. I'm not aiming for that, so I'll take 4 tablespoons of it and then I'll add 3 tablespoons of corn flour into it. Into this, I'll add this 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. So this ginger garlic paste gives it a distinct flavor, so I'll add in a generous heap of it. With this, we'll add half a teaspoon of pepper powder. So if you want your chicken to be more spicy, you can always add in more pepper powder. So I'm gonna add half teaspoon of it now. And I'll add in my soy sauce. So I'll add 1 big tablespoon of it. So now I'll add my egg into this and I'll give everything a nice mix. So I'm gonna use my hand to mix in all this because I like it that way. So you can add in salt as per your taste at this point. So I'll add in a little bit of salt into this and I'll give everything a nice mix. So like I said, I'm not aiming for a really thick coating here. I don't like it when the coating just peels off and you're just left with the chicken. So I'm aiming for a thin coating, and if you want to make your coating thicker, you can always do it by adding more all-purpose flour and corn flour. So I've mixed my ingredients with the chicken really nicely here. So now we have to keep this in the fridge for at least 2-3 hours and let it marinate. So let's do that. So now my chicken has marinated really well, and I've placed my kadai and the oil has heated up. So we'll add in our chicken pieces one by one. You don't want the chicken pieces to stick to each other, so make sure that you're putting it one by one, and we'll fry this till our chickens are golden brown in color. So I'm gonna fry my chickens in 2 batches. So let's fry the first batch. You'll have to fry this till it's lightly golden brown. Okay, so my chicken has turned a golden brown color now. So this is the color that we're looking for. So we'll take out our first batch and we'll put in our second batch and we'll fry up all the chicken that we have marinated. Now we have fried our chicken pieces. So now let's see what all we need to make the gravy for our chili chicken. So these are all the items that we need to make our gravy. So first I've taken 4 big onions here. I've cubed them up because we need all the veggies to be in cubes because that's more aesthetically pleasing. So then I've taken 1 big capsicum which also I've cut into cubes. And I have 10 green chilies here which I've slitted open and removed the seeds because it's really spicy. And then I have 2-inch sized ginger which I've finely chopped, and 10 to 15 cloves of garlic which also I've finely chopped up. With this we'll need 2 tablespoons of cornflour which we'll make a slurry out of and add into our gravy to thicken it up. And then we'll need a few teaspoons of pepper powder. We'll also need a couple of sauces here. So first one is soy sauce, and then we'll need tomato sauce. We'll also need chili sauce. So I've taken red chili sauce here. So if you have green chili sauce, you can use that too. So let's see how we can prepare our gravy. So I've placed my kadai on the stove and heated up a little bit of oil. Into this we'll add our chopped ginger. We'll add in our chopped garlic too. And we need to fry this till the raw smell goes away. Now we'll add our diced up onions into this, and we need to make this translucent. We don't want it to be light brown or golden brown, we just want it to be a little bit translucent. We'll add in a little bit of salt to speed up the cooking process. And to this, I'll also add my slitted green chilies. Now we'll saute this till our onions become translucent. Now our onions have become translucent, so into this I'll add 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. We need to fry the soy sauce really well, otherwise it will have a pungent taste and smell to it. So we need to make sure that we fry the soy sauce really nicely. Once that our soy sauce is really fried, we can add in our other sauces. So first I'm gonna add tomato sauce here. So I'll add 2 big tablespoons of it. You can add in more as per your taste. So in my family, we don't like it to be too saucy. So I'll add in 2 tablespoons here. Give it a gentle mix, and then we'll add in our chili sauce. So I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of red chili sauce here. If you want to make it more spicy, you can add in more of this chili sauce. So I'll stick to 1 tablespoon now. Now mix all the sauces really nicely and let it simmer for 1 or 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of pepper powder. So my chilies were already really spicy, and then we have added red chili sauce too. So half a teaspoon is enough for me. Like I said, if you want it more spicy, you can add in more pepper powder. So I'll give everything a nice mix. And once this has simmered up, I'll add in my cornflour slurry. So I've taken 2 tablespoons of cornflour and mixed in 2 to 3 tablespoons of water with it. And I've added into my gravy here. So this is becoming a little thick for my liking. So what I did was I added in a little bit of water into the leftover slurry and I poured it into my mixture. So now my gravy has loosened up a bit and it's coming to the consistency that I want. At this point, we can add in our diced capsicum. We don't want to add it earlier because then the capsicum will become overcooked and too mushy. So always keep the capsicum towards the end. So we'll mix everything together and our gravy is almost ready. So now we can add in our fried chicken into this and give everything a nice mix. So we need to add in a secret ingredient into this to get the perfect taste. So first we'll mix our chicken into the gravy. Make sure that every chicken piece gets coated with the gravy really nicely. So once all our chicken pieces are nicely coated, we'll add in our secret ingredient. So that is 1 teaspoon of sugar. Yes, sugar. So this will balance out all the flavors that we have already added and bring out a distinct flavor. So give everything a nice mix and you're done. So our restaurant style chili chicken is ready here. This recipe has been tried and tested by my family for so many years now. So do try this out and let me know your feedbacks. Do like and share this video with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again, bye bye.